Retro Trek Ralph here. I've got another Star Trek Ships of the Line calendar review, and this time 2010. So we've passed through, this is the 10th calendar that they did. I started off with the Galileo, the Galileo shuttlecraft. Different design again, different sort of way that the artwork is being laid out for you. With the moon in the background, there's some sort of ring in the atmosphere as it's leaving atmosphere. Never understood the landing leg on the back, to be honest. Looks a bit shoddy, but it would probably go into there because that looks like it extends, and then the foot would slide in the back of there to be out of the way at least. But it's a design that they must have thought there was use for that, I'm sure. So this one this time, it's still a widescreen one, but it's open out that way. They actually got this the right way around this time. So entering Vija's realm. See if you're in the middle there. There you are. Right, you got the refit Enterprise in its first mission. Don't fully recognise this area. It's obviously where the centre area to go towards where the Voyager 6 probe was, and the Enterprise coming in towards it is probably near the end of the film there. Very different, very strange and spooky, and amazing effects on this. People don't like the effects of Star Trek 1, but I do. I think it's just absolutely crazy. I think you probably... I don't suppose the two blue dots there would be one would be Kirk and one would be Spock, would it? I'm just saying. I don't think they are, but that's obviously opening up ready to be receiving them in. So that's just a light lens flare or something. You've got it beaming out all over the place. Yeah. Entering Vija's realm. So, good one to start with. Let's go for second. This looks like a Galaxy class, which it is. I'm not putting money on it. It's a it is an Enterprise inside of there. See, I know where to find these numbers and parts. I bet they're all going to come back now, aren't they? Because isn't there 171 in the back corner here? No. Definitely Enterprise there. So I'm taking that one as the Enterprise. Looks like... I'd say the captain's yacht's come out for a drive. Because that doesn't seem in the right place. But what we got here? We got another ship there. Looks like a Nebula class. Ship up there. Some shuttlecrafts around. I wouldn't say it's going for a barrier sweep, but I'd say it's probably in for a refit. But you could look at that there. You can see the dome. That should be red. You can see straight through it. That looks a bit weird. Oh, it's green. With a Remler array. So it was a barrier sweep then. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, it's got a march. Looks like Pod 1 is docking. It's like Tucker in there. Pod 2 is on its way out. Well, yeah. Well, they're both on the way back in. The original... The Enterprise series, the original, get shot for saying that. The Enterprise series, the shuttle bay, the shuttle pods, 1 and 2. It's kind of strange how they'd only come up to this bit here. That would be a clamp, and it'd magnetise itself to it and drag it up, and your bottom section would fold underneath, and then you'd climb out on some ladders that came from wherever around here. Different way of doing things. Obviously it made it look like it was harder to be an exploration than what it was in the 24th, 23rd century. So, yeah. Not looking too happy. I don't think he's found anything nice. Or it was the episode where he was raped by the aliens and was carrying the babies. Happy times. Right, that's different again. And that's a refit station grey. Okay, it's a construction unit station for the Romulan warbirds. Probably for Romulus, but this obviously looks like it's a type of painting design. Looks very, very different. kind of setting my eyes a little bit, so looking at, because you've got this back bit at the back here, which I'm guessing this bit here is probably this section over here, but on the inside all these deck lights on it. Definitely different. Is that a, I forgot what type that is. That a science vessel? Romulus one. These must be their worker bees. Another one there. Don't know. I don't really see too much on Romulan stuff. Shame, really. Because it's got some really good designs. Alright, let's get to May. Imperfect warp bubble. Now that was where the first warp engine, well, you try warp from in the solar system. And they were trapped in the wormhole, the artificially created wormhole with the asteroid. They managed to get out of it. It does look very interesting. Very odd sort of, the effect on this was like a Doctor Who sort of wormhole from the original series, or one of the effects that they did with the cameras. But yeah, got the Arboretum down there. Navigational deflector, torpedo launchers, and lower sensor dish. Why is that black? It's a bit odd. Very different. Very nice. Flight deck. Right. Wouldn't this be the episode Court Martial? Or the Menagerie? The Starbase 4's shuttlecraft to take Kirk away for his court martial? Possible. This is obviously the shuttle deck, flight deck, shall we say, from the Constitution class. It looks very different to what they eventually designed it into. See, this looks like a really good picture on one point. It looks like it should do, but when they did the refit of the Enterprise, this bit was massive. It was just layer after layer after layer. The shuttle bay and then the cargo bay and other bays just really opened up the secondary hull to just being this bit on back end and then the engineering somewhere else. Just didn't really do it for me, this. Whereas the concept art of the motion picture for the refit did majorly. Really did like that. Oh, they've got a dint over here. Well, they didn't dint there. Keep shuttlecraft very good, is he? Ah, Mr. Flint's castle. Wasn't that in the Cage episode? Well, didn't they have Vina as an Orion slave girl? It was all part of his illusion, wasn't it? From the Talosians. Talos. Very good picture, some amazing artwork back then. Amazing design, great ideas. Looks like an observatory, that. Love one of them on top of the house. Sure I get told off for it. Spying on people. Yeah. On to July. Operation Return. With the Defiant there and Nebula class being attacked by 3 Jem'Hadar bug ships. The Defiant's taking on 2 full-on Galore class starships. Yeah, nice. Good action footage. There's a bit of blur in there. You can still tell what things are. You've got a bit of blur in there as it's coming in, but you can tell. Like your focal point is probably there, and it's just getting it out of focus on the back end. Lovely, that picture. Very nice. I probably guessed that these yellow parts are going to be impulse engine then. Different races of different colours. It's really weird. You've got your purples of your Jem'Hadar and your greens of your Romulans, your Klingons doing green, Federation traditional blue and red. Cardassians yellow and orange for some reason. Operation Return. Return what? Did it return to the Deep Space Nine station? Possibly. Okay. Turning death into a fighting chance to live. Now this was Star Trek 6. I think this is the first one we've had of the Enterprise A. This was Chang's ship where he could fire when cloaked, and this blasted a hole straight through the primary hull. So you can see him underneath it firing another one off, and it just going straight through. It went through the kitchen, went through the conference hall. But if that's there and one ship's there, why is that firing there? Unless that is the sun. Very bright though. I love the way they make the light, the numbers on these lettering. It's black lettering. I don't know what font it is with the red outline on it. Looks amazing. Just stands out a little bit extra with the two-tonal colour. So just the one with the black. You can't tell anybody inside here or on. And the phaser bank just popping up there. And about two lumps, same as what's over here. It was better actually over here. Panel there. Right, and another Enterprise. No bloody A, B, C, or D. That is actually they did this one for New Voyagers. You launched from a station where these doors open up, because this is one of the doors here. It's like triangular sort of shaped door which should just close into this dome which the Enterprise was in. So you didn't really see it in the original series, but it's there. But why is that the Botany Bay with running lights? It was the SS Botany Bay. Well, the Botany Bay was left for dead, wasn't it? I don't know. Does Drexler again. Really, really good pictures. I mean, it does. Each one of the windows is looking like a completely different place. Yeah, it's amazing. So, next one. That was September. October. Ah, the Aventine. Now, I've got this model already. Oh, it's a shame that's not lined up properly, and I have got staples on this now. The Aventine. Massively long ship, although the model is about that big. It's only tiny, but does give you a lot of detail. It's like this black stuff on it. It must be like more armour on stuff on these, but they put on different nacelles on there, looking a bit sweep forward, a little bit like Discovery, to be honest, or the original concept Discovery. Yeah, they actually got the Aventine number on the ship. Is it the tiny little thing up front of here, or no? It's a good ship. But they had the petition going through with Eaglemoss. Would you like the Titan? And we all said, yeah. If you get over 5,000 people saying, yeah, we'll make it. And they were running along at the same time for the Aventine. And it didn't do as quickly, but it still met its target, and they still built it for us, which is nice. And I've got my model of it behind me and in a box behind, so that's going to stay there for a long time. October, November, right, that is Fraser. That's Fraser's ship. That's the Bozeman, 1841. Yeah, Mrs. Bozeman came through is it Typhon Expanse? Oh, was it? I don't know. So a bright light, and then here, and then they almost hit him. So they used a tractor beam to get him off of there, but this is one of the failed attempts. Where Data saw the number 3, which Riker's idea was to decompress the main shuttle bay, which would push them away. But they came out too late, they couldn't see, and it just hit them along here. I'm not sure if I actually got the Bozeman as a ship for the Eaglemoss. 3 is the answer. It's the magic number as well, by the way. And the destruction of the Enterprise. It was like a Groundhog Day sort of episode, where they kept getting destroyed all the time, and then back to the beginning of the loop. The Reliant sort of Miranda class Starship-ish does look very different, kind of oddball for some reason. This big weapon on the bottom, yeah, very different. So let's go and see what's for Christmas, shall we? Oh, good Lord, look at that. We come in peace for all mankind. Wow. Now this is something that they're going to do in pretty soon, hopefully, for the Eaglemoss as well. The Federation Starbase 1. I mean, I'd love it if it was actually to scale to these. So like if that's the size of an Eaglemoss ship and you could dock it, yeah, it'd be the size of this garage. Amazing. And these parts have all been put in, ready for being welded in place. That section will go in or whatever there. Yeah, amazing colours. You saw this on Star Trek 3 and it come to dock for it. It was like, wow. Size of that thing. Ridiculous. And the Enterprise next door on the old-fashioned sort of space dock, where you could just dock everybody in there now and do what they wanted. Yeah, massive design of a station. Try to do it on a theme of. Yeah, really like that ship. Really like that picture. Wow. But I'm not even sure if that's a Miranda class. It looks like a Miranda class down there with the section at the back there. Probably done wrong. It's a Federation tug. Yeah, there's another ship down there. Ah. And a Lexington coming in for a refit. Very different, very good. So you think then with this one, you'd think that they were in there in Star Trek 2. And they were about to come out for their mission to fly off to be destroyed by Khan on the training mission. That you'd have other ships, other space docks around, and this being built just out of sight. Nah, it was filmed from up here. Launching. No, wouldn't be, because that space dock just suddenly appeared between the end of Star Trek 2 and being in Star Trek 3. Like, ta-da, it must be the other side of the planet. Nope, okay, just dispel belief. That's fine for me. Right, back picture there. All the pictures, small as you like, on the back as a preview. Well, as a, if you turn around to be a preview, I don't know the big one, so yeah, I love that one. Especially that. Really do like that one. So, anyway, thanks for watching. That's the 2010 edition done. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow me on social media, donate if you like, get in touch if you want to send something true to the garage. And I'll see you next video. Please, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.